I'm not going to say it now, but if this happens, if Kaela stays,
Yeah.
as soon as Ali goes to walk up the door and we're hugging, I will tell you right there
Okay.
that you're not going up.
Okay.
I will give you that.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
I will tell you right there. Because
Okay.
then I know. Because then you've kept.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
That's been kept.
Oh, no.
What's up?
You're campaigning to Paris?
Me?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about game.
I mean, you shit-talked your entire game the last 2 days.
What?
What?
No. I should talk to everyone's games,
You
not
shit-talked
hers.
Paris the most. You blew her game up. So
Oh, come on, Johnny.
you're trying to get her back on your side. It's a
Why are
little
you
bit
being
sad.
like this?
I'm being like this because this has been on for like an hour in here.
What?
What's to say? Paris, I had your back this entire game. Jokes.
Wow, rude.
Just saying.
Hey, for real.
Yeah. Just saying.
Okay.
I just know that promises come from a place of like total fakeness. So I heard them myself just before you went up.
All right. Well, I politely ask you to leave if you're going to do this.
Yep. But just know that of every single person, as you went through all the people, Derek, you shat on her game the most. And
How?
that's the damn truth.
I said,
Damn.
Paris, I'm sorry, but you were talking about Johnny.
I just can't imagine you guys positioning yourself right now and thinking that you're going to try to appeal to these guys and say that you're going to work with them. You said those three were the weakest. They're floaters. They're sheep. They don't belong in this game. And when
What
you're
are
trying to get me on your
about?
side,
Why are you in here doing this?
I'm just like, it's bizarre to me. I thought for sure you would
What's
just kind of
bizarre?
stick to your truth. Otherwise, you were like absolutely bullshitting your entire way through this game. So
bullshitting my way through the game.
Yeah.
How have I bullshitted my way through the game?
making single deals week to week to week, trying to appeal to people's senses, trying to position
Single
yourself.
deals. Kayla and I have been the biggest targets all game. All it's
why
been
you
is
had to
people
make so
coming
many
and just
single
saying
deals, probably.
okay to them. That's all I've ever
But
said.
just in this instance, it's like funny to me. Like
Okay.
you said
It can
so
be
much
funny
about her
too.
game, man. You said so much about her as a person. Like and now you're trying
In
to appeal
front
to her
of
saying-
everybody.
In front of me, especially when you went through every single person and listed so much about Paris, all the deals, her being good
What
with
do you
everyone.
mean? I told you what happened. I said, yeah, I told her just now. I talked about the real deal, that I talked about 86, that we talked about all these things.
Yeah.
We've already talked about all this stuff,
And how
so why are
she
you bringing
is
this up
lying
again?
to everyone's face, how she can't make it further in the game, how
I never ever said that she's lying to people's face and can't make it further in the game.
yeah.
Make
You
it
said
further
she
in the
makes the
game.
final
We're
two, she
sitting
wins
here
over
on
everyone,
day
she can't get
53.
there.
Yeah.
But I mean, when it was time for you to try to stay off the block, you appealed to me saying, you, me, Ali, Liv, Kaela, final five. Those three need to get out. Those three are like not worthy of this game. They need to be cut.
There's no such thing as
Hoping
people
to
not
not buy
being
into it,
worthy
right?
about this game.
I mean,
man.
it's-
We've
I-
all gotten to this place
yeah.
a certain way.
I'm just saying, like,
And we've
it's a-
talked about this. We've already talked about stacking
know.
up social game versus
know.
comps versus all this stuff.
I
There's
know.
no such thing as not being deserving.
It's just there's a difference between like weaving here and saying like this is my absolute utmost truth. I promise. And then when it doesn't work out, okay, now I need to go to that person and weaving over here and saying like this is
Is
my
that the
absolute
same
truth.
as lying in front of the
Promise.
entire house, saying that you didn't vote for Will when you did, and
I
you
think
actually really
that
wanted to keep
a
Erica?
moment of trying to keep a relationship and saying that to everyone is different from trying to just every
I
single
don't think
week
it's different. I
lying to
think
each
I think a
person.
lie is a lie. I'm not lying to everybody. I'm not lying to single people. I'm just talking truth openly in front of everybody.
Is it truth?
Yeah, it is. Like I've done from the beginning of the game, Johnny.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that's not true.
Who's everyone knows
It's
that's
as
not
much
true.
as you saying that you're new to this game. You have no idea what Big Brother is. Not a single person in this house believes that, buddy.
It's completely true. You'll find out after.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I've
it's-
never
it's
watched a
one-
full season,
it's one
man.
on the list, I'm sure, of
Huh?
potential lies that Derek has said with very convincing eyes and utmost truth and this and this and this and this. And it's
So
just
you're
like-
literally coming in here to try and throw me under the bus,
I'm-
using that you think I know more than the game than I don't, when I
think that
actually
is-
do not.
That's something I can bring up that doesn't bring a lot of harm. I think there's a lot of things in this game that you brought out with those like very convincing sort of like this is my absolute truth face, and it's not. And every single person knows it because you've been making deals with every single person. You
Me
can't-
personally?
How can you possibly have deals with
How have I
Ali Liv?
personally
How can you have
been making deals with
Paris? How can you
everyone?
have deals with Maddie? How can you have deals with Will? And that all doesn't work out. Then you come to me, you try to make a deal with me as well. And you want to just keep moving, swerving, lying in order to get people on your side. Like
When did I
you
come
think
and
you're
make a
gonna
deal
keep
with-
them, like the triple that you're selling to them right now? It's a joke.
What? What do you mean?
You're gonna cut Ali Liv and me, like. Obviously me, but Ali Liv, you've been working with them this whole game too. Like, if you're going to leave these three intact for the final five, absolutely not.
Not working with them. We've
Okay.
had an agreement because it made more sense to keep both of us around.
And when you guys were
until
inside the room with me, it was very much like, oh, he knows about us. He knows it's fine. Like, what we can all work together. We're the strongest five in this game. Let's do this. You wanted to keep Ali Liv on your side and Kaela with me in this house as like the strongest group because you
The
were
only
with those
reason
four,
I
so adding
ever
me to it
pitched
made
that,
sense.
Johnny, is so that I wouldn't go on the block. What happens when you're about to go on the block? You say whatever you have to say to not go on the block.
Yeah.
That's why I said that.
In this case where you need to keep Kaela, you say whatever you need to say in order to keep Kaela, and that's what's going through
Not
me right
true.
now. Very true.
Not
This entire
true.
game you said what you need to say.
Here,
Yeah.
trust has been broken with every single person in this entire house. Now it's everyone's duty, which I think they should try and do, is to go and rebuild trust with people that they've trusted the longest. So I'm trying to rebuild trust, and I'd love to give you the time of day for me to rebuild some trust.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. So could you please leave?
No.
Yeah. So I'm
don't
done
wanna leave
talking.
right now.
I have nothing else to say.
Okay.
All you're doing is coming in and saying that I've lied the entire game when I have not.
In an attempt to interrupt the conversation.
And I've
so it's
barely,
like walk out
I've
politely,
personally
not doing
barely
that.
even talked much game the entire game.
Yeah.
My whole game has been talking personal and being good personally and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, you've been talking with Kaela, letting Kaela do the talking while you sit back looking pretty.
Well, whatever you think, we're playing is up to you to decide what you think. But, I mean, you can sit here and scheme like you do all day, whatever you're coming up with, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it openly when I'm trying to have a chat with Paris here. So
It's just sly, right? And I feel like it needs to be known.
cool. Coming from the guy that has a real classy game because he put the longest people on slot in
I don't
for
think
2
my game's
days
classy.
again.
I've never claimed to have a classy game. I'm proud of the way I play this game, but I wouldn't put classy
Okay.
as one of the lines.
Neither would I.
No,
Okay.
especially when it comes to you guys.
Cool.
But give
that
people
it?
a break.
What do you mean give people a break?
Like,
I've talked zero game with anyone at all. And Paris and I wanted to have a chat and air some stuff out, and that's what we're doing.
you've been in here
and now
for
you're coming in here
2
and
hours. Ugh.
when have I ever come in here and been like, Johnny, you've been talking to this person or this person for hours?
I just,
Should we end this for now?
How much game chat have you actually seen me do, like, at all?
it's the same kind of game chat you gave me when I was HOH, and I know that's exactly what's coming out of you right
I'm talking
now.
this week. You're like
Which is,
breaking
like,
in here being like,
bullshit.
oh, I've been in here for an hour, like doing all this game chat and stuff. Like, I've done nothing but walk around, sit in the backyard, cook slop, and do fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And I have one game chat this entire week. Then you have to march in and be like, oh yeah, this, and you've lied all game, and you've done this, and you've thrown
Yeah.
on the bus, and you've done this, and you've done this.
I'm-
coming from Mr. fucking Johnny's army, who's good with every single person in the house, but better with a few, and better not so good
You
with a
can't
few.
possibly think that's
so
true if you were telling me earlier that I'm not good with every person that's and every person else wants me out. That's why I should
I
work
never
with
sold
you,
that to
right?
you.
Right? So
you're
which
the one
is
that's been
it?
selling to me that you've been good with everyone the entire game.
Up until
Up until
the exact
what?
same point we're talking
Up
over.
until you
In
lied in
your
front of the
HOH,
house and
every
blew your
single
own
person
game
wanted
up.
you
That's
out.
what happened.
I mean, is it blown up right now? I'm HOH. Your girlfriend's
You
about
are.
to go home. Not
Okay.
blown up, buddy. There's plenty of chance there.
So I don't understand why you're going to come in here and act like, oh, my
In
girlfriend's
an
about to go
effort
home and
to
stuff.
ensure that Kaela goes home, that's why.
Okay.
Because that's what I want.
Well, you've made your effort then.
And I think it's enough.
Good.
I
You
think
can
that your
leave.
effort-
You've made your effort. You can leave the room.
I think your effort needs to also stop in this instance because it's cringy. a little
Okay.
bit. And I feel like allowing it to
You don't even
continue
know what
on
my
just makes
effort
me
is,
feel
man.
like
We're
it.
just sitting here talking.
I see your face, though. I know that face. I know exactly what, your
face?
effort is. The face of lies, my buddy. Like, it's just not truth. And
Okay.
if Paris can't see it, then, which maybe she can, I'm not going to speak for her, but if she can't see it, then it's like, I think I need to come in here and just make it very clear.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Well, I appreciate you making that clear. You've obviously made everything apparent. So can
Yeah.
we please finish our conversation now?
You can.
Thank you.
Because I choose to leave.
Jeez. Oh.
So I hope that really doesn't change anything.
Oh man.
I didn't want to know more than I do now. It's just because he knows. Like, how hard is he campaigning for fucking Allie? It's stupid.
Oh yeah. Do we have a shut off later so it doesn't look more sketchy?
No, but like, honestly, Paris, I'm not gonna sit here and beg you to trust me. Like, you know the entire game. I haven't worked closely with Johnny or anything in any way the entire game. He's just using all this stuff that he heard to come and try and say that, all of us are big liars and stuff. I literally sat there and just told everyone what it was, and that's all it was. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
And it is just and I'm not lying to you. I had like a little 5 minutes chat with Maddie.
Yeah.
And Allie approached me and just said, hey, the way she was going to campaign, I've talked to zero game with anyone until now. And we both,
I hope you
kind
didn't
of
say
said-
too much shit about me as a person, because that
I can say
that
shit
part
about you
hurts
as a
me.
person.
If you want to talk about my game, that's okay. But like, I want to hang out with you. Please
You
don't.
as a person, ever. I like you. How many times have I said I can't wait to fucking hang out with you in Vancouver?
I know.
Since week 1.
Why is he saying that then?
I don't know, because he wants Kaela to go home. He just said, I came in here to do this because I want Kaela to go home so bad. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he just said before he left. And I was like, why are you in here doing
just
this?
like-
And I was like, I just have no respect for him anymore. Like, he literally just came in and he's like, you're just sitting here campaigning because your girlfriend's on the block and she's going home. That's
All
such a
I
dick
need you
move.
to know is that if I do this to keep Kaela, I look at this shit. This is gonna be after me, and I need you. I fully need you to have me back.
Enough, man.
I know you've got your friend, but I'm saying I need you to keep me safe. I need you to look at me as a Kaela to you. I know I'll never be at that stage, but I need you to fucking not put me in love, because if you do, I'm fucking going the fuck home. I'm going the fuck home. If I'm on the block and he's voting,
Nothing will happen to you, Paris.
I'm going the fuck home.
Nothing will happen to you. I'm gonna make the fact that he just did that. I've played nice all game.
Yeah.
I've been a nice guy. I haven't been going around fucking deals this, deals that, deal whatever. I've just been hanging out, talking personal, talking a little game with the people that I really like. And my HOH week, I was like, you know, I really want to win. And I won that. I went and played the power veto. And I knew Johnny and Ryan, you know, really felt like they wanted to win, they wanted to go home. But I didn't sit up there and say, hey man, like, fuck you, you don't got this, like, blah, 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 blah. Johnny came up in the final round and I said, good luck, dude, like, best of luck to you, let's do this. I've never, ever been like some poor loser or like wish bad things upon other people. I said, may the best man win. And I even told Johnny, I was like, you know, if you end up winning an HOH and you put me back up on the block, like, that's just the game, dude. Like, personal stuff aside, whatever. I've never got personal in this game. And he literally just walked in here,
I know.
got upset over nothing. Like,
I know. It is
that's the
what
first
it
time
is.
I've actually gotten mad this game.
Yeah.
And
Let's
I didn't
leave
even
it
want to
at
get
this.
mad.
But the gist of the conversation, though, let's not forget about it, because whatever. I knew most of everything he said.
That's why I just told him. I said, and everything I said to him, he's trying to spin around. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. You lied in front of the entire house. Erica went home and you said, fuck you to everyone. Okay?
I know.
And then you lied. And then, oh, but it was respectable because you went around and told everyone that you lied.
Yeah. I know.
Like,
The gist of the thing is, though,
oh, it's so
I
frustrating.
know.
I didn't expect that.
I will tell you.
Like, literally
Sorry.
since week one. Literally since week one.
I know.
Me, you, and Jesse, we talked about it.
I know. Obviously I was a little bit hurt because I just felt like even when I asked you guys to just like stop it so we could move on, you still like told a lot of things to Will that didn't need to be said. But I just think we can still move on. I'm not saying one way or another because obviously it's going to take a lot more work now because he's going to be saying this to Will and Maddie too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, and a deal is a deal. It's a two-way thing. So if I don't pull off my end of the deal, then by all means, if you want to put me up on the dribble, I get it. Even though I think I'm going to be one of the few.
I'm not even considering it.
Honestly, like, I'm going to be one of the few. I'm the only one that approached Kaela 3 days ago. I'm the one approached you just, and I'm willing to look past everything he says to
You
me.
don't even have to give me any of those reasons.
Honestly, though, what
I
I'm
don't
trying
need
to
any
tell
reasons
you,
from you.
what I'm trying to tell you, though, is it's fair game, I get it, but
Yeah.
if I make Kaela stay, I would hope that you're a man of your word and you don't, no matter what happens, put me up on the dribble because you have two options. If Will goes up, comes down, you can put up Maddie or vice versa because otherwise it's Johnny and Liv. So whatever the case is, as long as if I pull off my end of the deal, you don't fuck me. I don't care about anything else that's happened so far.
I promise I will not fuck you. I like literally, fucking figuratively, whatever way I can fucking promise pull my pants down. Like, I will not.
Okay. Alright. Let's continue this on later.
Like,
Jesus.
if you think it's good for Kaela,
Oh god.
like if you think it's a good idea for like me, you and Kaela to have a chat together, or like
I've had a decent amount of this with
or
Kaela, so now
whatever,
you can
because
just
she
tell
hasn't-
her.
She's really not told me anything.
Because I asked her not to. I don't know if she's like
Okay.
in danger of that, but be like,
must be
Paris and
why
I
then.
chatted, and she said it's okay to approach you, and you guys can just talk about it tonight in categories
She's
and just
obviously,
see what
like,
happens.
she's obviously taking it seriously because she's on the block.
because
so
I
she's
told
not
her, I was
doing
like,
it.
if I hear, because everything she's been saying has come back to me, I'm like, if I hear this, I'm gonna make it my mission, you go home. But if you keep your mouth shut and you don't say a word, I'm gonna fucking try. That's what I told her, and I told her 3 days ago, man. 3 days ago, I told her I'm gonna try. It was like the day after you guys threw me in the bus, and I was like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, we'll see.
That means so much, like, honestly.
I've never wanted you guys out of this house.
If we know fucking, if Wednesday night happened, like tomorrow night, we know after we have the votes,
Yeah.
we can talk about it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or even Thursday morning, it might take longer. But you'll know